Gonna be.
Oh, sorry, true.
Yep, there he is in the booth. This guy's looking pretty similar, actually. I was a little bit confused.
No, I just for some reason was thinking like it was Rogue for some reason. No, it's totally true.
But, yeah, I mean, we kind of called it. This guy, they have to send him out in the ZVZ, try to snipe down soO. And I like it. They got to take this guy out.
They really do. soO is definitely one of the ones you got to kill. You got to stop early so he doesn't get that 4-0. I mean, it's a great Zerg map pool, the first 4 maps. So yeah. I totally understand this thing. If True can take him out, it's going to be really good for JINAIR and great momentum.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a tough one for soO. But if soO wins this, the momentum is so heavily in SKT's favor, man. It starts to get really, really scary. We'll talk about that a little bit more after we play this game, but soO is aggressive. He's angry, man. He's looking ready to take another win here. Incredible play in game number 1. Can True from JINAIR Green Wings tie us up 1-1? Let's find out right now.
Down here in the south, in the red for SK Telecom, he's back again. It's soO.
And at the top right in blue for JINAIR Green Wings, it's True. Deciding to use him instead of Rogue here. The runaway train Zerg. Loves his aggression, great in ZVZ, solid timings. Knows how to punish people for being greedy.
Yep, we saw a great timing from him yesterday, actually. Doing against Effort, he completely crushed Effort with the tier 1, kind of roach ling all in. A lot of deception in his play, a lot of mind games. And we're going to see a 9 pool from True.
Yeah.
I think it's smart. It's the build that Cassie actually beat soO with. So, you know, maybe he was watching that game. He's like, maybe soO is weak against this. Maybe I can take a quick win off of him as well.
Excuse me. Do you think that he'll go with the banelings afterwards?
I think so. I think it's going to be a baneling, and I think it's going to be up to exactly what soO does, if it's going to be a game winner or not. I mean, it's obviously a massive advantage if it's going to be hatch first against a baneling all-in from 9 pool. It's pretty much a guaranteed win. We see no gases so far. We see the gas not going to be cancelled, so it is going to be a baneling all-in. So it's going to be down to, is soO going to go for the hatch first? And he is.
He is.
Oh, boy.
How many extra drones does he make? That's what we're going to wait and see. You know, if I'm soO here actually on 3-player map, I'd be thinking probably hatch first and make some extra drones, even against True, you know. And there's the first drone. Let's see if he makes any more. I don't think he will.
Nope.
No, he's not. Oh, no, he does make another one.
Oh. If he's going to go for gas, it's going to be like one of the hardest to hold. So we'll have to wait and see if he's going to go gas before pool. It doesn't look like it.
By the way, lucky scout for True. He's able to identify where his opponent is right away, and it looks like soO didn't notice the Overlord, so he hasn't actually even switched paths yet with his main Overlord.
And he went gas before pool. Oh my god.
He literally is being as greedy as possible.
This is not looking good.
True's already streaming across the map with the Zerglings. If he hides it by going across the right side, could actually, but he's actually going to go right under that Overlord. I guess, you know, doesn't really matter at this point. Just got to get to the base as fast as possible.
Exactly. You just want to get there.
Yeah.
Well, here we go. Baneling Nest halfway done. 4 more lings. And that spawning pool is still only just over halfway done. Hatch isn't done yet either. He goes right into the main base here, and we'll start to engage. Let's see if he's really greedy with his Zerglings, where he decides to morph his Banelings. Probably going to morph some of his reinforcements at the natural field and try to come in for that big surprise attack. Good drone drills here from soO. A very scary moment there, almost surrounding those Zerglings. One gas drone does escape. He's losing some mine time, but he's got a ton of minerals here. Starts 6 Zerglings and a Queen. 70 minerals to spare right now. Continuing to mine as much as he can. There are those Banelings at the natural I was talking about. And if he can get those drones all stacked up when the Banelings come in, oh boy, is that going to be a disaster. He sees them. He's going to have to move with his drones. He's going out.
Zerglings of soO about to pop out here as well. Of course, no Baneling Nest for him. It's going to be really, really hard to micro against these Banes. He's making 2 more as well, and here they come. The split's already a huge hit on all of soO's Zerglings there.
The crowd goes insane, and that's probably game-ending there. That was the best Baneling hit he could have gotten on a group as early as he kills all of them. Queen pops out here.
He hits the rest of them. He hits the rest of them.
That's gonna be it, man.
He's going to try to split his drones here, but still the Zerglings, they're going to kill the Queen here as well.
And that,
oh my God,
ladies and gentlemen, will be the end of Game 2. GG!
Wow. Beautiful build order win there. I mean, straight up, it's exactly what happened for Cass here against soO. Is exactly how to do it. If soO's going to play greedy like that, that is exactly how you kill him. You cannot defend a Baneling on in from 9 pool with a hatch first, gas before pool. It's almost impossible. There has to be real mistakes for that to happen.
Yeah. He played super greedy. He made a bunch of micro mistakes. You're not going to win from there. He ran like its giant group of Zerglings into one Baneling. It was a huge mistake.
I think he was probably going to try and bait out the Baneling hit with maybe like 2 Zerglings and pull the rest back, but he just didn't do it in time. But even that, like, he still has another Baneling, and obviously when you're doing that, you don't want to waste your Banes on drones or anything like that. You're always going to try and like force the Zerglings to have terrible fights and eventually whittle them away and win the game.
I mean, let's consider as well, you know, it was a really tough position for him to defend from in the first place considering his build. And I feel like it's going to be Classic actually coming out here next. Who best to come out against a Zerg on SKT but Classic? What's the map? Is it Overgrowth?
It's Overgrowth,
It's Overgrowth.
It could also be Parting here, actually, I feel.
Yep. I don't think that would be a bad choice, but definitely a Protoss at this point.
Yeah,
Could even be Rain. Could even be Rain, guys. Like, there is so many choices for SKT at this point. So many great players on this map. They can't really make a wrong choice, I feel.
I feel like it's not going to be Rain because I think that Rain would be the player to use on Frost, most likely, regardless of opponent. It's like his map.
Yeah, I agree.
I think they probably wanted to use Rain to beat Maru, but Maru's already gone, so that's no longer a concern. Yeah, I feel like Classic is the best choice here, in my opinion. Parting wouldn't be a bad choice, but I feel more comfortable with the Classic pick here.
Yeah, well, considering Classic beat soO recently in the GSL finals, like, he's obviously really damn good against Zerg. Like, he's a sick Protoss. That'd be a perfect choice.
I like the Classic choice as well. Classic or Parting, I feel like both work, but I'd rather go with Classic as well.